Konnichiwa. N5 batch. Nisha-san. She's not able to come today, so I will be taking classes. Only today. So I was told that lesson 70's grammar was done. The lesson had to be taken. How is it? Does she do the lesson? She does the lesson for the previous thing, and then she takes the grammar for the next lesson. Is it?
She takes the content, the grammar points, and the
lesson. So this lesson alone got postponed. Okay. Yesterday you had class with Lisha Sensei. Okay, so do you remember the grammar that was done yesterday? Okay, so you had Yori and Nohoga, right? So when do you use Yori and Nohoga for comparing two things? So any two objects or any two things, when you have to compare, on what basis do you compare?
more important.
Okay. Suppose you're going to compare bag 1 and bag 2. The factors that you look at is size, right? Color, price, all of this, quality. Now, when we talk about size, it could be big or small, right? Color, one of the colors, black, blue, red, green. Price, costly or cheap. Quality, good or bad. So, what are they all? They're all adjectives. So, when you compare two things, A and B, you compare them on basis of some adjective, right? So, depending on the adjective, right? Suppose you have bag A is let's say small and bag B is big, right? And your adjective here is okay this. Which one wins? Bag B wins, right? Bag B is okay. So that will take no hoga, right? So that takes no hoga and A takes Yori. Yori also means Dan. So it will be Dan A, B no hoga, bigger. Okay, right? Do you have any doubts in that? No. Okay, so let's go to the lesson. Dan. So you have the ue kanji and the te kanji, the hand kanji. You read that as Jose. Jose is, you know what that is. Skillful, right? Jose. Right? Ue kanji and the te kanji. Dan Jose ni narimashita. Narimas is to become. Narimashita became. Gradually I became skillful. That's the meaning. Dan is gradually. Slowly. Gradually I became skillful. So I'll read the grammar points inside the box. Yasai yori niku no hoga suki desu. Right? So yasai yori than vegetables, I like meat more. Niku no hoga suki desu. The adjective here is like. Okay. Now, next. Buta niku ga ichiban suki desu. Buta niku. Buta is pig. Pig meat is pork. Okay. So buta niku ga ichiban. Ichiban is number one, the most. Suki desu. Okay. Next. Okome. Kome is rice grains. It's different from gohan. Gohan is cooked rice. Kome is rice grain. So they give respect and say okome. Okome o katta ato de. Katta ato de. Sakana yasan ni ikimasu. What is ato de? Ato de is after. Right? So when you want to say after doing this action, I do this action. Like after doing verb 1. By verb 1, I mean action 1. Verbs are action words. Do verb 2. Now, an example will be uh, after studying, play. Right? Study will be your verb 1, play will be your verb 2. So, in that case, you have to conjugate verb 1 with after. Now, after is ato, right? How do you do that? So it will be verb 1, okay? In its te form, you have to conjugate the verb to its te form. You know what the te form is. And then you add ato de, verb 2. Do verb 1, after that, do verb 2. Okay, so in this case, it is okome. Kome is rice. Kaimasu. I'm sorry, it's not te form, it's ta form. Kaimasu. Now the ta form of this is group 1. So what do? E before mas, right? So you add itta. The te form will be itte. Ta form is itta. So katta ato de. Sakana yasan ni itte ikimasu. I'm just revising because it's already done. Okay, so the meaning is fine there? Okay. Next. Dan dan atsuku narimashita. Dan dan atsuku narimashita. You have an adjective here, atsui, and then you have narimasu, which is a verb. Now, adjectives describe what? Nouns. You say that flower is beautiful. Beautiful refers to an object, a noun, right? Now, here you have a verb. Now, the same word beautifully, I'll give you a sentence. Tanaka dances beautifully, right? Beautifully describes Tanaka or her action? Her action. So adverbs describe actions. Adjectives describe nouns. So in this case, you have an adjective, but you don't have a noun. You have a verb, an action. So what you do is you convert the adjective to its adverbial form. Right? So atsui becomes the rule for re-ending adjective is to add ku. Atsuku narimasu. So you understand that? So dan atsuku narimashita. Gradually it has become hot. Next. Te o aratte kara ryori o hajimemashou. Te is hands. Araimasu is to wash. Now, one way of saying after doing verb 1 do verb 2 is this. You use ature. The other method is to use te kara. You can use this or this. It's the same thing. You can choose anything and use it. Okay, so in this case, the verb has to be conjugated to its te form. Here it's the ta form. Okay. So aratte kara, after washing hands, ryori o hajimemashou. Let us begin cooking. Okay. Now, do you want to read the lesson or how is it? Or shall I read it? Okay, I'll read it and then you can tell me what it means if you understand. Now Suzuki says, "Kare ni wa nani o iremasu ka?" Kare ni wa in curry, nani o iremasu ka? You have that hairimasu kanji, right? But in this case, it's a transitive verb. Remember transitive and intransitive? The transitive verb takes an object and intransitive does not take an object. So ireru, the reading becomes e. Hai becomes e. Ireru is to add, right? It's a transitive verb. Hairu is to enter. What do you add in curry? Raja says, Yasai ka niku desu. Yasai ka niku desu. Yasai is vegetables. Ka here is or. So when you have ka between two nouns, the meaning it takes is or. Yasai to niku de wa. Yasai to niku de wa. Between yasai and niku. Okay. Dochira ga suki desu ka? So between these two options, which do you like? Which one do you like? Dochira ga suki desu ka? Suzuki says, Watashi wa, as for me, yasai yori niku no hou ga suki desu. Yasai yori than vegetables. I like meat more. Niku no hou ga suki desu. The Raja says, A is an exclamation. So what? Indo deva, I'm sorry, did I skip somewhere? Yeah, I skipped the line. So he says, Niku no hou ga suki desu, and then Niku no naka deva. Niku, you have a variety of meat, right? Buta niku, gyu niku, so many. So amongst that, inside that option, Niku no naka deva, Buta niku ga ichiban suki desu. I like pork the most. Ichiban, number one favorite, like that. Raja says, Indo deva buta wa tabemasen. In India, we don't eat pork. Buta wa tabemasen. Tori niku, yeah. Tori is bird. Bird meat is nothing but chicken. Okay, tori niku ya hitsuji no niku. Hitsuji no niku is mutton. Tori niku ya hitsuji no niku o tabemasu. We eat chicken and mutton, only that kind of meat. Gyu niku mo amari tabemasen. You remember what gyu is? Gyunyu. Gyunyu, milk. Okay, the meaning for gyu in gyunyu. Okay, so the meaning of gyu in gyunyu is cow. So gyu niku is cow meat, which is beef. Okay. So it says gyu niku mo amari tabemasen. Beef also not that much beef. What's amari? Not that much. You understand Tamil, right? All of you. It means avalava. Suzuki says, so desu ka? That's so. Ebi ya kani wa tabemasu ka? Ebi is prawn, kani is crab. So prawn and crab do you eat? Tabemasu ka? So Raja says, hi, daisuki desu. Yes, it's the oki kanji, right? Big kanji, daisuki. We like very much. Daisuki desu. Ja is well then. Ebi o iremashou ka? Ebi o iremashou ka? Shall I add prawn then? Okay, to the curry. Suzuki says, ii desu ne. That's good, isn't it? Okome o katta ato de. Let me read this sentence and see if you understand. Okome o katta ato de, sakana yasan ni itte, ebi o 10 piki gurai kaimashou. Okay? After buying rice, okome o katta ato de, after buying rice, sakana ya is fish shop. Sakana ya san will be a fish seller, the person who sells fish. Sakana ya san ni itte, go to the fish seller. Ebi o 10 piki. Now piki is a counter for small animals. So ju and hiki becomes 10 piki. So how many prawns are they buying? 10. 10 piki gurai kaimashou. Let's buy. Now do you understand this line? It's a big sentence, but if you break it, it's easy. Okay, any doubts there in the first part of the lesson? No? Okay. Next. Dai dokoro de. Dai dokoro is kitchen. So at the kitchen. Now Raja says, Soredeva. Well then, te o aratte kara, after washing hands. Ryori o hajimemashou. Let's begin cooking. Now if you have to use ta tode in this, how will you do it? In the same sentence. This is used, right? Te kara is used here. Aratte kara. Here it will be te o aratta, ta form. Aratta atode. That's all. Okay, so you can use both. So, te o aratta ato de ryori o hajimemashou. Let us begin cooking. Then he says, kurai desu ne. Kurai, dark. It's an adjective. What's black? Black color. Kuroi. Kuroi is black color. Kurai is dark. Kurai desu ne. It's very dark, isn't it? And that kanji is denki. Denki is electricity. Okay? Denki o tsukete kudasai. Tsukemasu is to turn on. Okay? So turn on the electricity. Turn on the switch. Switch on. Please switch on the electricity. Suzuki says, switch wa doko desu ka? Switch is switch. As for the switch, doko desu ka? Where is it? Raja says, reizouko no migi desu. Reizouko is the refrigerator. So it's the right to the refrigerator. The switch is on the right to the refrigerator. Reizouko no migi desu. Migi is right. The Suzuki says, Dan dan atsuku narimashita ne. Gradually it has become hot, hasn't it? Mado o akemashou. Mado, window. Akemashou, let's open. Akemasu is to open. Let's gradually become hot. So let's open the window. Okay? Akemasu is a transitive verb. It takes an object. So in the sentence, if you see, you have the object window. Mado akemashou. Raja says, Sono mado wa akimasen. That window doesn't open. Sono mado wa akimasen. It is not open. Muko no mado o akete kudasai. Muko no mado is Muko is the other side. So Muko no mado will be the window on the other side. Muko no mado, the window on the other side. Do you know why you have the no particle over there in the middle? There could be many windows in the classroom. There could be a window to the right, to the front, to the other side, right? So Suzuki says no. Raja says it's not the window to the right or window to the front, but the window on the other side. So that's the quality of the window. It's on the other side. Muko no mado. Sore kara, after that. Okay? Teburu ni. Teburu is table. Teburu ni osara. Sara is plate. Osara to koppu. Cup. Koppu is a cup. Osara to koppu o narabete kudasai. Naraberu is to arrange. Narabete kudasai. Arrange plates and cup on the table. So Suzuki says, fork wa tsukaimasu ka? Fork is fork. Fork. Fork wa tsukaimasu ka? Do you use fork? Raja says, tsukaimasen. No, you won't use fork. Suzuki-san, hashi o tsukaimasu ka? Suzuki-san, do you use chopsticks? Hashi is chopsticks. The Suzuki says, iie, no. Kare o taberu toki wa, kare is kare. Taberu toki, toki is at the time of. That is the Ji kanji, right? Ji kan, time, har kanji. Okay, in this case it's read as toki. Taberu toki is at the time of eating. So at the time of eating curry, spoon wo tsukaimasu. What do you use? A spoon. Iie, kare o taberu toki wa spoon wo tsukaimasu. Raja says, so desu ka? Is that so? Sensei ga Nihonjin wa hashi o tsukau to itte imashita. What did sensei say? Sensei ga
Japan they mean by
Yeah.
chopsticks.
to itte imashita. Aprina, she was saying, itte imashita. So she said, Nihonjin wa hashi o tsukau. Japanese people use chopsticks. You understand that statement? The Suzuki says, Nihon ryori o taberu toki wa. At the time of eating Japanese food, hashi o tsukaimasu. Okay, now curry is basically an Indian food. So you use spoon. Japanese food, you use chopsticks. Demo, spoon ya, knife is knife. Spoon, knife, fork mo tsukaimasu yo. We use all of this also. With chopsticks, we use spoon, fork, knife also. So Raja says, Sore wa shirimasen deshita. I did not know that. Shirimasu is to know. Shirimasen is to not know. Shirimasen deshita, past tense. I did not know that. Suzuki says, Hashi no tsukai kata wa shitte imasu ka? Hashi no tsukai kata. What's tsukai kata? Tabemasu. You take off the masu and you add kata, it becomes way of eating, way to eat. Okay? Now, ikimasu, take off masu and add kata, it is way to go. A way of doing something. Kata is way of. So, tsukaimasu is to use. The same thing, take off masu and add kata, way to use chopsticks. Hashi no tsukai kata. Suzuki says, Hashi no tsukai kata wa shitte imasu. Do you know the way to use chopsticks? Raja says, Hai, yes. Dan jouzu ni narimashita. Gradually I've become good at it. Jouzu ni narimashita. I've become skillful at using chopsticks. Demo, but te ga tsukaremasu. Te ga tsukaremasu. Tsukaremasu is to become tired. Te ga tsukaremasu is your hands get tired. Because you have to hold it in that position for a long time. Has anybody tried using chopsticks? Tried eating Japanese food? No. Okay. Is there anything else left out from this lesson that I have to do? Is there anything you'd like me to revise? Some concept that you find difficult? So we'll go to the next lesson. At any point, if you don't understand something, tell me. Even if it's from the previous lessons, clarify it first. Yeah, try doing this. So it's yasai yori niku no hoga suki desu. It's the yori no hoga comparison. Okay. Can you read the first one? What is that kanji? Yeah. Ue no banana yori shita no banana no hoga dash desu. Okay, so you have ue no banana, ringo, and mikan. Shita no banana, ringo, and mikan. Now the one above is 480 N. The one below is 320 N. Okay, so the question is, ue no banana yori shita no banana no hoga. Right, so you have to look at the top one or the bottom one. Which one? The bottom one, right? Because shita no banana takes no hoga. That is what wins. Now what is that? It is cheaper. So what is cheap? Yasui. Yasui. Yasai is vegetables. Yasui is cheap. Okay? Yasui desu. Okay, do you understand that? Next. Shita no ringo dash. Ue no ringo dash. Dash desu. Now everything is in blank. What you do is pick something. Let's say takai. Okay, takai. Because here you used yasui, let's say takai here. Which is more expensive, this one or this one? Top one is more expensive. So can you fill the sentence? Shita no ringo yori. Yori. because this is more expensive, this takes no hoga than the below ringo. So shita no ringo yori ue no ringo no hou ga takai desu. Okay, now here there is pan and there is gohan. Gohan, rice and fish and everything. This is bread. And then there's an into over here. So the person obviously likes pan more. Now can you finish the sentence? Gohan dash pan dash suki desu. Yori correct. Pan no hou ga suki desu. Okay? Now gakko. Okay? You can either go by bus or by train. The person finds train more convenient. Benri desu. So gakko wa dash yori dash no hoga benri desu. Bus yori densha no hoga benri desu. Okay? Now here you have katakana and hiragana. Katakana is obviously more difficult. Hiragana yori katakana no hoga, what's the adjective? Muzukashi desu. Okay? Okay. So let's go to the next lesson. We'll start off with kanji. The first kanji is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The reading for this is A. How do you read this? A. It's not A, right? A. There's only elongation. You only elongate A. The meaning is projection, reflection. Projection or reflection. A. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is ga. The meaning for ga is picture. Ga is picture. What is this? How do you read this and this together? Ega. Ega. Ega is movie. Projected picture. Reflected picture. Ega. Anji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The meaning, the reading for this is na, ra, u. It's a verb. It's a group 1 verb. Okay. The other reading is shoe. The meaning is to learn. Now this is group 1 verb. How do you convert this to its mass form? La, ra, u, right? Becomes mass form. U becomes e, correct. La, ra, e, mass. U becomes e and then you add mass. What's the day form? Yeah, since you have u, it is na, ra, te. Ta form? Na, ra, ta. Nai form you've done already. Yeah, what is the nai form? E becomes right? Narava and nai. It's usually the R sound, but when you have E, it's an exception. You change it to ba. Narava nai. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The reading for this is A. The meaning for A is painting. Picture. Picture that is a painting. A. How do you say to paint? To paint, right? To paint a picture. It's A, O, kakimas. Kakimas is to write. It also means to paint in this case. A O kakimas is your face. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. O, ba, ru. Group 1 verb. Now give me all the forms. Mass form. Group 1, yeah. Ru becomes re, ovari mass. Te form, ovate, right? Re, ru. Ta form, ovata. Nai form, ova, ra, na. Re becomes ra. Awesome. The meaning for this is to be over or to end. class is over. Jugyo ga owarimashita. Jugyo ga owarimashita. Like that. One, two, three. The reading for this is kuchi or gucci. Kuchi itself means mouth. Okay. The meaning for this kanji is mouth. Hairimas kanji, right? Kuchi kanji. Can you guess what this might mean? Meaning, not the sound. Iri Gucci entrance. You enter the mouth. That's your entrance. This is to leave kanji. To leave. Demasu. This is exit. Iri Gucci, Deguchi. Sure, you know what this is. What is this? Ice. Me. Ice. Me is ice. Now all of these verbs, kaburu, kiru, haku, and shimeru. Okay, so kaburu is kaburi masu, kiru is kimasu, haku is hakimas, shimeru is shimemasu. So all of these verbs mean the same thing, to wear. To wear. Okay, but they're all used for different things. The kaburi masu is used for something that you put on your head. Okay, like cap, right? Hat. It's on page 112. On page 112, before the big box, below the big box, you have wear. The first one is kaburi masu. The word is kaburu, and the meaning for the cap and hat is boshi. Boshi is hat. Okay, so boshi is something that you wear on your head. So you say boshi o kaburimasu. Okay, now after that yofuku. Yofuku is clothes. Okay, that is something for generally. Okay, for sari or your kurti or anything that you wear from above your head, that you pull from above your head, t-shirt and things like that, you say kiru, kimas. Okay, group 2. Zubon, pants. Skato, skirt. Okay, kutsu, shoes. Kutsushita, socks. All of this, there's something that you pull from below. Skirt, pant, everything you pull from below. So for all of that, it's haku or hakimas. So it will be zubon o hakimas, skirt o hakimas, kutsu o hakimas. Okay. And finally, for necktie alone, it's a very different verb. It's shimemas. Necktie o shimeru, to wear a necktie. Okay. How do you say wear glasses? To wear glasses. What's glasses? Megane. Me is ice, so megane is glasses. So megane o kakeru. Kakeru is to wear. Megane o kakeru. The same kakeru, it's used differently. What is this? Electricity and conversation. Denva, telephone. Denva o kakeru. Same kakeru, but in this case it means to make a phone call. To make a phone call. Okay, so kakeru only, but it has two different meanings. Here it's to wear glasses. So repeat after me. Boshi o kaburimasu.
Boshi o kaburimasu.
Boshi is hat, cap. Boshi o kaburimasu. Next, yofuku o kimasu.
Yofuku o kimasu.
Yofuku. Okay. Yofuku o kimasu. Okay? Yeah. Zubon o hakimasu.
Zubon o hakimasu.
Skato o hakimasu.
Skato o hakimasu.
Kutsu o hakimasu.
Kutsu o hakimasu.
Kutsushita o hakimasu.
Kutsushita o hakimasu.
Kutsushita o hakimasu. Okay? Necktie o shimemasu.
Necktie o shimemasu.
Okay? Then write a list of words. Hare, what's hare? Or hareru? This is weather related. Hareru, the kanji is to be clear. Sky is clear, you say hareru. When there are no clouds in the sky, when it is very sunny, you say hareru. Hare is the noun form of hareru, to be clear. Sunny. Kumori is cloudy. Okay, kumori. Kumo is clouds. How do you say it is cloudy? To be cloudy. Kumorimasu. Verb form. Okay. Ame, rain. How do you say it is raining? It is raining. Now, directly you cannot translate this, okay? So you have to imagine it like this in the Japanese way. They say, literally, they say rain is falling. So it will be amega hurimasu. Now, hurimasu is to fall, but you don't use hurimasu for anything else except rain. Rain is falling from the sky. Amega hurimasu. How do you say it is raining right now? Okay, Ima. What tense is it? It rained yesterday. Past tense. Hurimas becomes hurimashita. Okay. How will you say tomorrow it will rain? Ashita, amega, hurimas. So there are only two tenses: non-past and past tense. Non-past includes present and future. Okay, so this is non-past form. The past form will be mashita. Okay, so how do you know if you're talking about the present or the future? You have to look at your sentence. When I say amega hurimasa, it's present. When I say ashita amega hurimasa, with the word ashita, you will know that you're talking about a future time. Okay, the verb itself you don't change, but you add words and you understand that you're talking about a future time. Now, I'm asking you, present continuous tense. When I say now it's raining, it is raining at the moment. Present continuous. What is that? Remember stay form? Correct. Verb in its stay form plus ima. So you say amega furimas. Stay form is kutte imas. Verb in its stay form plus imas. Kutte imas. Is raining. When you did your stay forms, I'm sure you would have taken notes. You just have to go revise a bit. So that's ame, rain. Do you remember the kanji for ame? Yeah? Yuki is snow. Yuki is snow. How do you say it is snowing? Now snow also falls. That is also yuki ga furimasu. Yuki ga furimasu. For yuki also you use furimasu. Like rain. Now kaze. Kaze is wind. Now you say kaze. Wind is blowing. Blowing is different from falling, right? The verb for blow is kukimasu. Kukimasu. To blow. So tell me, rain is falling will be Alega Furimas. Snow is falling will be Yukiga Furimas. Wind is blowing will be Kazega Fukimas. Fukimas. Let's go to the grammar. Now you have Ashtava Hareru Desho. Hareru, to be sunny, right? To be clear, no clouds. Now this becomes desho. So when do you use desho? Okay. First, it's always about the future. When you're talking about a future event. Okay. And second, when you're guessing, not sure. Always about a future event, and when you're guessing, when you're not sure about it, you use desho. So here in this case, it's ashtava. You're talking about tomorrow. Okay. And when it comes to weather, you can only guess. You can never be sure. Right? You think it's sunny, but suddenly it starts raining. So, Ashtava Hariru Desha. Tomorrow might be sunny. Might be. It's a guess. Okay? I'll give you another example. Let's say Tanaka-san likes cakes. Okay? Tanaka-san likes cakes a lot. Next week there's going to be a party. So party means cake. Some birthday party. Okay? So because Tanaka likes cakes, he might or she might come to next week's party. It's a big sentence, but try and translate it. Try. I'll help you. It's okay. Yes. Yes. Keiki. Cake is keiki. Written in katakana. Keiki ga. Correct. Ski desu kara. You have because. Because automatically kara. Because she likes cakes. Tanaka-san wa keiki ga suki desu kara. Now she might come. Now this is the verb. So the verb always comes at the end of the sentence. So concentrate on this part. Correct. Raishu. Raishu party. Party is next week party. There could be a party tomorrow. There could be a party day after tomorrow. Correct. So it's next week's party. So Raishu no party ni iki. Come. Okay. Iku. Anyway. Kuru desho. Kuru desho. Okay. Let's write that sentence. So the conditions are all clear. We're talking about a party next week, future event, and it's only a guess based on what you know about Tanaka-san. Tanaka-san, all of you tell me. Tanaka-san wa keiki ga suki desu kara because 来週のパーティーに来る or 行く sounds better. Yes. 行くでしょう. So understand でしょ? Any doubts? Shall I read it? How do you say I want to eat ramen? Ramen is Japanese noodles. How do you say I want to eat ramen?
I want to.
Thai form, correct. Thai form. Remember the Thai form? So you take the verb, in this case tabe. I'm using the kanji, okay? Tabemasu, to eat. Now want to form of tabemasu will be take off masu and add I. The Thai form conjugation is very very simple. You just take off masu from all the group. No complicated rules and all. Just take masu, add Thai. Tabe Thai, me Thai, get Thai. Right? But you use this only when you're talking about, only when it's in first person. Okay, if you're the speaker and you want to do something, you can use the Thai form. But if you want to say that a third person, right? Tanaka-san wants to do something, you cannot use the Thai form. You remember that? So what do you use instead of the Thai form when you want to talk about somebody else? That's not you. Okay? You take the Thai form of the verb. You don't entirely forget it. Even for somebody else or for a second person, you use the Thai form. In that Thai form, you take off the E, okay, and you add gattemasu. This is the structure. You don't directly conjugate the verb with gattemasu. The verb has to be in its Thai form, and from there you remove the E and you add gattemasu. Now, gattemasu derivation is like this. There is this verb garimas. Okay, garimas is basically to feel. The wanting is to feel, right? So garimas becomes gatte. The te form of garimas is gatte. That is how it comes. Try these two sentences. Three.
Tanaka-san wa
Eiga o. Correct. Okay. Tanaka-san wa eiga o. Okay. Now the verb here is to watch. Now you take mimasu. What's the Thai form of mimasu? Mitai. So take off mas and add Thai. Now from Thai, you remove the I and add gatte. So it should be mita gatte imasu. Now without writing, can you form this in your head, in your mind itself? Try to form it in your mind. And conjugate it in your mind. This second sentence. And then you can write. Suzuki wants to read that Japanese language book. topic or the subject is Suzuki. The object is the Japanese language book. The verb is to read. That's all. Suzuki Samba, Ano, Nihongo no Hongo, object, Yomimasu, Yomitai, Yomitagatte imasu. Okay? Right. Suzuki-san wa sono or ano. We don't know the position of the verb. So sono nihongo no hono o yomita gatte imasu. Finally, I want to listen to that song. The song is uta. Uta. Okay? Listen is kikimasu. Now, watashi wa uta, sono uta o kikita? Is that right? I want to listen. So it's just kikitai desu. Okay, watashi wa sono uta o kikitai desu. Any doubts here? I form and gatte mas form. Remember, you cannot forget the Thai form even if it's for somebody else. From Thai form only you conjugate it. Now, mo. Do you know any meanings for mo? Okay. Correct. And mo is more. You must have heard of mo ichido onegashimasu. Once more, please. Right? That more. Okay. There's another meaning to this. It's already. Okay? You can just remember that. Now, wakai is young. Wakai means young. It's a e ending adjective. Kai, right? I sound. So it's an e ending adjective. Now, how do you say not young? Negative of wakai is. You remember the conjugation? That is for na ending adjective. For e ending adjective, you take off the e, add ku, add na. Make it formal, add this. Wakakunai this. So not young. Okay? The more here means anymore. Mo wakakunai desu. When you have a negative sentence, and when you have mo at the beginning, the meaning mo takes is anymore. So once upon a time you were young, and now you're not young anymore. Mo wakakunai desu. So you want to cut vegetables, your mother says be careful all the time. You get irritated and say, I'm not a child anymore. Mo kodomo de wa nai desu. Kodomo is child, right? Kodomo is a noun. So the conjugation that you use for noun and adjective is applicable for nouns. Remember? Sensei deva, rimasen, the same thing. Kodomo deva, nai desu. Kodomo deva, arimasen. You can replace the nai with arimasen. Sure, you remember all that. So you understand more? Any more? Okay? Okay. So read this. Actually, you don't have this there, but I'm mentioning. Yeah. Anyway, read it. Vatashiva Raja Sangha Senshu Mita Egao Mitaides. What does that mean? Can you make out what it means? Rajasan is fine. Senshu is last week. Mita saw movie Ega. Mitai want to see. Vatashiva Raja Sangha Senshu Mitai Gao Mitai this.
Raja wants to watch movies. So
Correct. Yes, close. So it's like this. It's actually Vatashiva Egao Mitai this. What does that mean? I want to watch a movie. Now what you yes, correct. What you do is you are modifying the object. Now this is the movie that Raja saw last week. Raja Senshu Mita. He saw the movie last week. That movie I want to see. If you translate this exactly in Tamil, you will see. Try and translate. எனக்கு நான் ராஜாசான் போன வாரம் பார்த்த movie பார்க்கணும். So you understand? It's exactly like that. But you do it in English, you get confused. Don't do that. So basically, you're modifying the object you're using this sentence. Okay, let's go to the lesson on page 110. Hyakuju. What is the name of the lesson? Ashitava Oyasumi desu. Ashitava Oyasumi desu. Tomorrow is a holiday. So I'll read the sentences inside the box and actually explain the same sentences. Ashtava hareru desho. Tomorrow might be sunny. You're guessing that. Okay? Desho. The second sentence. Raja Sanga Senshu Mitai Gao Mitai desu. Okay, I want to see the movie that Raja saw last week. The third sentence. Mo wakaku nai desu kara. You have kara over there, so it's because. Because I'm not young anymore. There's probably a reference statement before that, you'll see it in the lesson. Okay. A fourth sentence. Motto Tamirugo naraitai desu. Tamirugo is Tamil. Naraitai is Naraimas is want to learn. I'm sorry, Naraimas is to learn. Naraitai is want to learn. Okay, so Motto Naraitai is even more. Motto means even more. So it means you already know Tamil a little bit, but you want to learn even more. Next, Tanaka sensei mo eiga o mitagatte imasu ne. Tanaka sensei is also wanting to see the movie. Eiga o mitagatte imasu ne. Isn't he? Okay? Okay. Now on the next page, let's just go through the verb list. Okay, I'll give you the meaning of all the verbs. Group 1, the first verb is narau. Narau is to learn. So just give me the mas form, te form, ta form, nai form. It's over there. Okay, but just think of it and tell me. Conjugate it yourself now. It's already there. You just see and tell, but work it in your mind. Narau, mas form. Narai, masu, te form. Narate, ta form. Nai form. Nara, banai. Narai, masu becomes nara, banai. Okay. Next, hajimaru. Hajimaru is to begin. To begin. Mas form. Hajimarimasu. Te form. Hajimatte. Ta form. Hajimatta. Nai form. Hajimaranai. Okay. Next, owaru. To finish. To end. Mas form. Owarimasu. Te form. Owatte. Ta form. Owatta. Nai form. Owaranai. Wakaru. Wakaru is to understand. Mas form. Wakarimasu. Te form. Wakatte. Ta form. Wakatta. Nai form. Wakaranai. Wakaranai. Okay. Gambaru. Gambaru is to do one's best. To do one's best. Okay? Before you go to an exam, you wish everybody luck, right? It's like that. Do your best. Gambarimasu, te form. Gambatte, ta form. Gambatta, nai form. Gambara, nai. Okay? So when you're wishing somebody luck, you say, please do your best. So tell me, how will you say that? Gambatte kudasai. It's a very, very normal, common phrase. So what do you say? I will do my best. Gambarimasu. Okay? Hiku. Hiku is to, literally it means to pull. Okay? But you use it for playing instruments like guitar. You pull this string and you make this sound. So you say gita o hikimasu. Okay? The literal meaning is not to play but to pull. Hiku. Mass form. Hikimasu. Te form. Hite. Ta form. Hita. Nai form. Hikana. Hikanai. Group 2. Harera is to be sunny. The conjugation for group 2 is simple. Haremasu, harete, hareta, harenai. Dekakeru. Dekakeru is to leave your house and go somewhere. To go out somewhere is dekakeru. Okay? Dekakemasu, dekakete, dekaketa, dekakenai. Dekiru. Dekiru is the able to do form. Now, shimas is to do, right? Dekimas is able to do. The meaning for shimas is to do. Dekimas is able to do. Some things only some people can do through training, right? Playing guitar, not everybody can play guitar. And speaking Japanese, not everybody can speak. You should have been trained to do all that. So when you're able to do something, you say dekimasu and not shimasu. Okay? Dekimasu, dekite, dekita, dekinai. Okay? Shimeru. Shimeru is to close. Mado shimeru, close the window. Shimemasu, shimete, shimeta, shimenai. What's the next one? Kakeru. Kakeru is, I just told you, right? Two things. Megane o kakeru, wear glasses, or denwa o kakeru, to make a phone call. Kakeru, kakemasu, kakete, kaketa, kakenai. Okay? Now let's go to the lesson. Tanaka says, Ashita wa oyasumi desu ne. As for tomorrow, it's a holiday, isn't it? Ashita wa oyasumi desu ne. Nani o shimasu ka? What will you do? Nani o shimasu ka? What will you do? Why am I saying what will you do? Future. We're talking about tomorrow being a holiday, so future tense. Ashok says, Koen de guitar o hikimasu. Koen is park. So at the park, guitar o hikimasu. Play guitar. Now for string instruments, since you pull the string, you say hikimasu. For drums, what do? You beat, right? Ta-ku is beat. Patakimasu. Tataku. Okay. For wind instruments, you blow. What is blow? How do you say wind is blowing? Snow is falling is furimasu. Blowing is fukimasu. Fukimasu. So it's just fuku. Okay. And hika is to pull, string instruments. So Ashok says, Koen de guitar o hikimasu. Next. Maishu renshu shitemasu. Maishu renshu shitemasu. So this kanji you have, learn kanji. I told you the other reading was shu. So you find it in the word renshu, which means practice. Renshu is practice. The kanji for ren is, I think you have it in N4. My shu, every week I practice. Renshu shitemasu. The Raja says, Watashi wa guitar wa dekimasen ga. As for me, guitar I cannot play. Dekimasen is not able to do. Dekimasen is able to do. As for me, I cannot do guitar, but ga. E o kaku no ga suki desu. E o kaku no ga suki desu. What's e o kakimasu? To paint a picture. As for me, I like to paint pictures. Do you understand why you have kaku no ga? Do you remember why? Kaku no ga. Shall I tell you why? See, when you say I like something, like is an adjective, right? I ask you, what do you like to do? You say, I like to. So this is standard. This is what you have to say. Adjectives describe nouns. But you're talking about actions. I like to paint picture. To paint a picture is an action. But you can only have a noun next to an adjective. There is a way to convert a verb into a noun. Do you remember this? I don't remember which lesson, but you convert verbs to nouns. What you do is verb has to be in its disho form, okay, and then you add no. So the verb becomes a noun. Now once it's a noun, it can be a subject. So you can add ga after it. So watashi wa e o kakimasu, jisho form kaku, no becomes a noun. Ga suki desu. Do you understand? So you convert a verb to a noun because you're using an adjective here. Right? Is this clear? Ashta hareru desho kara because tomorrow might be sunny. Ashta hareru desho kara. Ike no soba. Ike is pond. Soba is beside. Ike no soba is beside the pond. Okay. Ike no soba de e o kakitai desu. I want to paint pictures. E o kakitai desu. Okay. Tanaka-san says, "Ii desu ne." That's good, isn't it? Devi-san wa? Devi-san, what about you? Devi-san says, "Watashi wa," as for me, Raja-san ga senshu mita eiga o mitai desu. As for me, I want to watch the movie that Raja watched last week. You understand that line, right? Suzuki says, "Watashi mo mitai desu." I also want to watch. Devi-san, "Ishshoni ikimasen ka?" Ikimasen ka is won't you go with me? Ishshoni is together. So won't you go with me? Right? For the movie. The Devi says A. A is high. A is high. It's a very feminine way of saying high. Mostly women use it. Zehi is definitely. Sure, let's go. Definitely. Tanaka sensei mo ikaga desu ka? So Suzuki and Devi have decided to go. They're asking Tanaka. Tanaka sensei mo ikaga desu ka? How about you? Ikaga is how about. But Tanaka says, "Watashi mo dekaketai desu ga." Dekakeru is to get out of the house and do something. I also want to leave. I also want to go outside, but dekaketai desu ga isogashi desu. Isogashi is busy. Adjective. Devi says, "So desu ka? Is that so?" Zannen desu ne. Zannen is, it's a pity. It's a pity that you can't come, isn't it? So the first part of the conversation is fine. Any doubts there? The next conversation happens at the Aga Khan. Aga Khan is a theatre, the movie theatre. Suzuki says, "Iriguchi wa koko desu ka?" As for the entrance, is it this place? Iriguchi wa koko desu ka? Devi says, "Soko wa deguchi desu yo." That is the exit. Iriguchi wa kochi desu. So you have kochira, suchira, achira, right? The informal or casual way of saying kochira is kochi. Sochira will be sochi. Achira will be achi. Okay? Now they have become close. When it's the 18th lesson, so they become close, so they can be casual with each other. A little casual. But this is not impolite, just casual. Suzuki says, Eiga kan wa nikai desu ne. Eiga kan wa nikai. What is the counter kai used for? There are two usages. One is you use it for the number of times. Ikkai will be once, nikai will be twice. The other one is number of floors. Ikkai will be first floor, nikai will be second floor. And in Japan, there's no ground floor concept. The ground floor will be the first floor. Okay, so here when you say ground floor, they're like, what is ground floor? The Suzuki says, Eiga Kaiwa Nikai desu. The theatre is on the second floor. Devi says, Kaidan janakte, elevator de ikimasho. Kaidan is stairway, stairs. The kaidan is a noun, right? Conjugation for the noun is same as na ending adjective, right? So negative of this will be devanai. Yeah, devanai. Okay. So deva, do you remember in your 16th lesson or something? There is an informal form for deva itself, which is ja. So kaidan janai, right? Kaidan janai is not the stairs. So, kaidan janakte will be not the stairs. Instead of the stairs, elevator ekimasho. Let's go via the elevator. Okay. Devi says, Mo wakaku nai desu kara. Because I am not young anymore, I can use the elevator. Mo wakaku nai desu kara. Because I am not young anymore. Suzuki says, Sonna koto nai desu. Sonna koto nai desu is a very, very common phrase. Okay. Now, Devi said something. She said that I am not young anymore. Okay. And everybody wants to be young. Right? So, since she says that, he says, no, that's not true. You're still young. Sonna koto nai desu. That kind of things, whatever you're saying, it's wrong. The literal translation is that kind of thing. Okay, what you said right now is not true. Sonna koto nai desu. So you want to contradict somebody and flatter them, you can say Sonna koto nai desu. Nanji kara nanji made no eiga desu ka? Nanji kara nanji made no eiga desu ka? Now a movie can be, you can categorize it by its name, right? Or by the hero or the cast, or by its time slot. Okay, it can be an afternoon show, it can be a morning show, it can be a night show. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. What time slot is the movie in? Kara Nanji Made no Ega. From what time till what time is the show? Okay. So Devi says, Rokuji ni hajimatte. It begins at 6 o'clock. Now hajimaru is an intransitive verb. It does not take an object. Right? Hajimeru is a transitive verb. It takes an object. So rokuji ni hajimatte, hachiji ni owarimasu. So it begins at 6 o'clock and it finishes at 8 o'clock. Hachiji han ni eiga kan ga shimarimasu kara. Because at what time? Hachiji han? Hachiji han. 8:30. At 8:30, eiga kan ga shimarimasu. The theatre closes. Shimarimasu. Now there's a little gap, so they have gone, watched the movie, and they've come back. Okay? Devi says, Owarimashita, the movie is over, isn't it? Do deshitaka, how did you like it, or how was it? Do deshitaka, past tense, movie is over. Suzuki is thinking, he says, He's thinking. タミル語の意味がよくわかりませんでした。タミル語の意味、meaning for Tamil words, few words. よく is not so much. That well, よく is well. わかりませんでした。わかりません is not understand. So I did not understand so well Tamil language. よく is well. Tamil語を習いたいです。I want to learn Tamil. So Devi says, so desu ka? Is that so? 頑張ってください。頑張ってください。Please do your best. Suzuki says, 映画を見るとき、時 is at the time of, right? So 映画を見るとき、at the time of watching the movie, メガネをかけましたね。You wore glasses, didn't you? メガネをかけましたね。Debbie says, はい、yes. 時々かけます。時々 is sometimes. Sometimes I wear. Okay? 目が悪いですから。My eyes are bad. 目が悪いですから。Because my eyes are bad. Suzuki says, かわいいメガネですね。かわいい is cute. So they're very cute glasses, aren't they? Devi says, ありがとうございます。Thank you. 田中先生も映画を見たがっていますね。田中先生 also wants to watch this movie, doesn't she? Right? 見たがっています。田中 wants to watch. また来ましょう。また is again. 来ましょう is let's come. Let's come again. Any doubts in the lesson, in the grammar, anywhere? Okay, no doubts? I'll tell Lisha Sensei to take 19th lesson next week. Okay. Okay, if you have anything to ask, any doubts, I can clear it. No? Okay, that's it for today. ありがとうございました。 Hello. யாரு? ஓ அத்தையா? ஹலோ என்னது? ஆமா ஆமா. சரி நீங்க அப்புறம் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க, நான்